to it, I asked you to think about if this is all the material that you had, what would you think God was like?
Kad smo počeli čitati, zamolio sam vas da razmislite. Kada bi ovo bilo sve na temelju čega možete stvoriti sliku o Bogu, kakav je Bog?
So what do you notice?
Što ste primijetili? He's omnipotent.
Very, very, very powerful. Almighty.
Okay.
He's both powerful. How do you see that he's powerful?
Dakle, po čemu vidite da je moćan?
Jer je stvorio.
Yeah, he says, let it happen, and it happens,
Jer
right?
stvara sve snagom svoje riječi. Kaže, neka bude i bude.
He also, even though he is speaking to other people here, he says, let us make man in our image, and let this happen, and let that happen.
Iako govori u nekim dijelovima u množini, kaže, neka mi stvorimo
He is supreme.
čovjeka.
He is supreme. He is the leader.
On je vladar, on je vođa, on je onaj koji je glavni.
The picture here is probably of a king sitting in his throne room, telling his attendants, telling his servants what they should do.
Slika koju ovdje možemo dobiti je da je on neki kralj koji sjedi na svom tronu i govori svojim podanicima što da rade, što je sljedeće.
So God is depicted here as the heavenly king sitting on his throne.
Znači Bog je ovdje prikazan kao nebeski kralj koji sjedi na svom tronu,
telling his attendants, go make this happen and go make that happen.
I govori svojim podanicima, idi i napravi ovo, idi i napravi ono.
But who's in charge? There's no question who's in charge.
Ali tko je glavni?
What else?
Nije uopće upitno tko je glavni.
What else do you notice?
Što još primjećujete?
Do you notice anything about God's care for the things that he creates, God's love?
Jel primjećujete brigu, ljubav za te stvari koje stvara?
What does he do that shows that?
Što čini, što pokazuje tu njegovu ljubav?
Jer je radio sukcesivno, nije stvorio životinje prije nego što su imali gdje živjeti.
Because he did things in succession. He didn't create animals before
Yeah.
they had anywhere to live.
Yeah, he created land for the animals to live on before he created the animals. And then once he created the animals, he created food for the animals to
Znači,
eat.
prvo je stvorio zemlju, pa je onda stvorio hranu koju će te životinje jest, pa je tek onda stvorio životinje koje će tu hranu
Okay.
jest.
Is God's approach to creation all crazy and helter-skelter? Is that a Croatian term?
Je li Božji pristup stvaranju kaotičan? Da li je to ono čisto onako nabacano?
It's the opposite, isn't it? It's very orderly, very structured.
Ne, baš je suprotno od toga. Vrlo je strukturiran, vrlo je promišljen.
Okay. Here are the things I noticed.
Evo nekoliko stvari koje sam ja primijetio.
God is powerful.
Bog
We
je
talked
moćan.
about that. God is personal. God has an intent and an intelligence.
Bog je osoban, on ima namjeru, ima osobnost.
Even though he is way above us, he seems to be somehow something that we could communicate with or relate
Iako
to.
je visoko iznad nas, na neki način dobivamo dojam da je neko s kim možemo razgovarati.
He is organized and orderly.
Organiziran je i precizan.
He is good to others. He blesses the things that he creates.
Dobar je prema drugima, blagoslivlja stvari koje stvara.
Professors would call that benevolent. God is benevolent.
Profesori bi rekli da je benevolentan.
But that's
Dobrohotan.
but nobody else talks like that.
Ali niko tako ne govori.
God is supreme.
Bog je vrhovan, svevišnji.
Unchallenged. God is supreme and unchallenged. God is artistic. He creates beautiful things.
Bog je umjetnik, stvara divne stvari.
God is social. He says, let us make man in our image.
Bog je društven, kaže daj da mi stvorimo Boga na svoju sliku.
We'll talk next week about what that means.
Sljedeći tjedan ćemo govoriti što to znači.
Now, are any of those characteristics of God surprising to you?
Iznenađuje li vas i jedna od tih karakteristika koje smo ovdje spomenuli?
Or are any of those characteristics of God something you really need to believe in right now?
Ili je li i jedna od tih karakteristika nešto što biste vi jutros trebali shvatiti ili uzeti k sebi?
What I mean by that is maybe your life is filled with chaos right now.
Možda vam je život kaotičan trenutno.
And you need to believe that God is a God of order.
I vi morate vjerovati da je Bog organizirani Bog, Bog reda.
Maybe you're going through really difficult things in your life right now.
Možda prolazite kroz teške stvari u svom životu.
And this story is reminding you that God is a God who blesses and cares for the things that He has
I
made.
ova priča vas podsjeća na to da Bog blagoslivlja ono što je stvorio.
See, because this story isn't just telling you what God is like.
Jer priča ne samo da priča kakav je Bog,
This story is telling you what God is like so you can believe in Him.
priča kakav je Bog da biste vi mogli u njega vjerovati.
This story is describing for you the kind of God you're supposed to trust.
Opisuje vam kakav je to Bog kojim biste vi trebali vjerovati.
The kind of God you're supposed to depend on because you belong to Him.
Kakav je to Bog u kojeg bi se vi trebali pouzdati jer mu pripadate.